Hey guys, how you doing? Kelly is not subbing in. I made it home, able to do the stream tonight. Give me 1 second. Give a quick shout out to the chat. We got Mikey Yoon, Baldmar. What's up, Mark? Johnny B, Atran, and Julio. Shadow Mole. All right, I am. Usually, I'll pick the far side. I'm gonna go with. Well, you know what? I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play Maggie because I'm gonna be on the far side, so there's nothing getting in the way of the camera. Hey, Clairzilla. Hey, Jason. Danny. I'm gonna jump in, and we're gonna pick. Let's see if there's any other games going on here. There is. There's. Look at room 1. We'll go into room 2, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. So room 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna be Lisa. Hey, Ted. So anyone who has Simpsons, jump in. You can see I'm at the player 4 spot. Hey, Shreddy, please let me know if I should turn up the volume. I'm gonna give Julio. Am I allowed to let everybody know? Julio picked up Snoopy Peanuts at Games 4K. So congratulations. I saw that today. It looks sharp. I don't want to ruin any surprises, but a good friend of mine picked up that very model today. So pretty cool. All right, I'm in room 2. I'm Lisa, and the room is the passcode is 1234. It's been forever since we played The Simpsons. I actually kept a picture of the last thumbnail we used, and I was driving back from Illinois, and I just decided, okay, I think we said Simpsons last week. Okay, we have Clairzilla's in. Ooh, the real Zims in at player 1. Nice. I was thinking on the way out here, I hope Real Zim gets on his Simpsons. That's awesome. Clairzilla's on. Maybe the bad guy Mike Worley is maybe he's around and he'll see the stream and he'll jump in. And we got Bart is available. Usually I play Bart, but where the camera is, I just don't want to interfere. I do have it plugged in like it's charging, so I just don't want to keep knocking it. Otherwise, I'd sneak in and get on Bart. So everyone is still in Chicago tonight. Most everybody's leaving tomorrow. I know Gamer Fridge and his son might have started heading back this afternoon. Hey, Novasonic. Mikey, thanks for pushing me to stream tonight. I'm sorry I was kind of really short on the comments today. I was Mikey, you were right. I'm tired, man. Like I stayed up too late. You know what the problem is all right, we have Gamer Dad. Is that Gamer Dad? I can't see it. Rhino is in at player 3, so we have all 4 players. I'm driving home last night, and projected time was like 12:36. They're doing all this construction. All the exits were closed. I had to go like 15 minutes out of my way to come back. That did me in. That was screwed me up. So I apologize. I was a little short on any of the comments today at the Pinball Expo. We were running around. And I did see Mikey's comment saying, are we live streaming or what? So we're doing Simpsons. I just didn't want to stay out there, guys. Hey, Malistel. Biggie said I could stay at his hotel a couple of times. I wanted to come back. Kelly's at some function tonight, so I didn't want Loki. Yeah, I had to feed her dinner, and I didn't know when Kelly was getting back. And Mr. West is at her parents because she didn't know when I was getting back. Like I couldn't tell her anything. I didn't know. I ended up just doing the Pinball Expo today, and I think I got home at around maybe 5 o'clock. So I just started editing the video for tomorrow. I didn't finish it yet. It's a long one. There's so much more on there because there's so many people, and it's just it was crazy. So I'm gonna take a little bit off of it and add a little bit to the walk and talk. I'm going back out to Illinois one more time tomorrow. Okay, cool. The Shadow Mole is Gamer Dad Rhino. Cool. Thank you for letting us know. How far is that from me? If traffic's going well, it's an hour and a half. Now the problem with last night there was a major car accident on 94. So like when I go to Six Flags, if I go to Apt Electronics or Gurney Mills, like I always take 94. Huge accident right before that, so I had to take back roads, so it was 2 hours. And I mean, just a lot of stopping and going. So when you saw me in front of that water tower, like I was in the middle of nowhere, but it was the only way I could get out there. Coming back, it was open by that time, but kind of otherwise I would have got out there a half an hour earlier. Would have been able to do something. Maybe we could have squeezed in the Pinball Expo. I would have liked to go 2 days, but you know, today was the last day. It is what it is. It's an hour and a half. Hey, Quarterdeck. That peanuts look good, man. I was thinking about you when I was looking at it today. I was supposed to be on vacation, Julio. I took off a 3 days, or I did it to myself. That shed, I honestly thought I would have that done in 2 days. It was a 3-day project. At least it's done and over with. I'm gonna hang out with. I'm not sure who's all leaving at what times today. I spoke to P-Dubs is leaving at 10. I know Stock Jock and Multicade Matt are leaving in the morning. Gallagher guy is leaving in the morning. Gamer Fridge and his son already headed back. Biggie's there until his flight's around. It's in the PM, early evening. So I'm gonna hang out with Biggie tomorrow. We're gonna do the walk and talk together, and then I'm gonna take him to the airport. I don't know if there's gonna be anyone else, but I mean, there's just so many. There's so many out there. It was hard to keep track. It was hard to say goodbye to everybody because we're all like doing separate stuff. A lot of the guys went to Galloping Ghosts after the expo. I went back. We grabbed some lunch. I went back to the expo, and I just had a little bit to finish up on the video, and I just decided if I went to Galloping Ghosts today, we wouldn't be able to live stream, and it was just going to be a little bit too much. That's a day of its own. I mean, there's 1,000+ cabs in there. Probably another 30 minutes of a drive further, so it was too much. Oh, Hugh Jackman had a huge accident, really? Julio, I'll get a little sleep in tomorrow. I just did not. I was just kind of amped up when I got home. The video, I'm a little unhappy with the video I put out today. I thought it was a little bit longer. I guess I didn't film as much at the restaurant, or I could have filmed a little bit more when Arcades Anonymous was doing their live stream, but I don't know. It turned out to be 11 minutes, so I edited it last night, and I was just so wired. I'll get a little bit more sleep. I'll sleep in tomorrow, and I'll probably come back out to Illinois around 10, 11 o'clock. So it won't be too bad. And I'll get up at 4 to upload the video, but I'll go right back to bed. So it's just, yeah, I'll wake up to click something, but then I'll I'll feed Loki and then go back to bed. It is, Mikey, but I just wanted to be home. I wasn't gonna go out yesterday, but it's just I wanted to see the guys. I just didn't want to, because when I go and do these videos, you know me. I'm just gonna. It's all about, getting the shots and everything. So I was able to spend some time with Arcades Anonymous, and Biggie D was there, and James Hates Everything. So if I wouldn't have went last night, it just wouldn't have seemed like I hung out with everybody as much as, just kind of hanging out during the live stream at the Airbnb with the guys. There's some exciting, excuse me. Good friend of mine bought peanuts at the expo today. It will show near the end of the video. I couldn't believe it. I'll do one spoiler is, if Quarterdeck's still in the chat, not all the pinballs were there today. And I didn't get to see two of them on the floor. Star Trek and Attack from Mars were not there. Now, I didn't, I'd go in the last day of the expo, but I just could not get out there any earlier. It's open till 2 a.m. today. Can you, 2 a.m. tomorrow morning. Can you believe that? That's crazy. It opened at 10, so people are still there right now. And there was a lot going on. You just, the X-Men pinball was there, and then they had the new Alice in Wonderland. There was one Metallica pinball there. The line was outrageous. We have a super chat from Ezekiel, Chicago Retro Ranger. What's up, Phil? Did you get an at games? Not yet. And here's why. It's not that I'm not getting. Let me hit the heart. It's not that I'm not getting an at games. I don't want to ruin everything for the video. The at games that you could purchase were the floor models. So it's not like we were putting together a box. We were taking that one home, and I didn't want to take a full. I was okay with taking a box home, but it was fully assembled. So that's why I didn't do it. And because I didn't see Star Trek, I was kind of sold on Attack from Mars. Like, if I would have saw it there, and it was a good incentive. I think they were given like all the games. A little bit of lag here. It was a little bit more incentive. I mean, it's still going to equal out to close to what we're going to pay right now. It's basically they took 150 off. And the sale is still going on. Like, I was going to get into more of that tomorrow, but I didn't get to see all. Ezekiel, did you see all of them when you were there? Was Star Trek and Attack from Mars there? Hey, Brooklyn Menace. I was thinking about you when I was out. I remember you were when the guys were in Chicago. 2 years ago now? I remember you made it out. You were at the Game and Brew, iArcade. Hey, Andy. I missed that. Hold on 1 second. We have Elio. What's up, Elio? How you doing, man? Champagne room. Oh, the Bratislava. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I drive past that every time. Anyone else pick up an ALP this weekend? Or are you thinking about it? As we have all day tomorrow. And the thing is since I'm not going to bring one that's fully assembled, for me, it was like buying a display model at Costco. Like, I don't know. My opinion, it should have been discounted. If it's display models, a lot of people went up to them. It should have been a little bit discounted. Now, maybe if I was there right now, it's 8:29 my time. Maybe they took off an extra 50 to, maybe they drop it a little bit. Like, do they really want to take any of these with them? Okay, Ezekiel, yes, I saw them all. they had lag and were not updated, unfortunately. So my buddy Chaotic BPR set something up, was able to get them online. So there was some kind of issue early on. So I know Chaotic got involved, and Chaotic and half a dozen every Sunday night do a live stream all about at games, all about the ALP. So he's heavily involved with at games right now, and he's he really bailed them out. There was some kind of connection issue. We lost Homer. Oh, Glarzilla, yeah. Well, get on in. I'll play one other game after this, Glarzilla. Finish up. We'll play a run through, and then I'll I don't know. We get through this in about 35 minutes. I just figured we do 2 games of Simpsons tonight. I am not okay, Mikey. I'm gonna kind of eat my words on this. There's a lot of green on it. Honestly, I wasn't in love with. I like the sides. I like the back glass, but we can get the back glass on any one of them. So that's so much green on the front. Addams Family, because Attack from Mars wasn't there, Addams Family looked the best to me. That topper on Addams Family was incredible. It looked a little bit more sharp than Jurassic Park. The Snoopy topper looked good. But again, I didn't see everything. Like if I would have saw Star Trek, who knows? Maybe I would have gave in. And what I don't like about it is, so my friend who bought Peanuts has to wait another 28 minutes until he can take it. So a gentleman from Chicago, I think bought Attack from Mars, was able to take it that very second. I don't know why he's got to wait till 9 o'clock, but that was another thing. It's just like, so if I would have bought, I would have had to sit there and wait. It's like, I mean, I was ready to go. At that point, I was just, when you're ready to leave, what were you going to do? We got Ezekiel. I would buy one more just to mod it and sell it like I did the X-Men mod. Did you get to play the X-Men when you were there? Elio, yeah, I like. I had an issue with Cousin It. I pointed out that when you're looking at that back glass with the topper lit up, you don't really see it. Like it really gets. It's pretty shaded. Like you don't see it. It's not that big of an eyesore as I was kind of thinking. It doesn't necessarily take, remove the fact that maybe I just get if I decide it's Addams Family, maybe I just get that at Kohl's. Like if I wait for that Kohl's cash, like I know I always say don't do that, but that's a possibility. Now you're not getting the SSF kit. Like I got to factor that one in too. But the ones on the floor today had the SSF kit, and they were throwing in some bonuses. Like it wasn't so much that you were saving a ton of money; you were getting so much in return. It was cool. Did you get to go? Did you go in that room? Hey, Carlo. How's Angel? Glairzilla, jump back in, man. We're gonna go through another game. I think a lot of the guys that would jump in on Simpsons are in Chicago right now. Like no one has access to their arcade. I know Sockjock could probably jump in, or Todd, Nerd Lounge Master 84, but yeah, they're not home. Angel's sleeping. Loki was pretty happy to see me. I don't think Kelly and Wes had been home all day. She left a little bit before me this morning. All right, Glairzilla's coming back in. Hey, I want to give a big shout out to Jason Little Alien. He had, from what I heard, he has 2 TVs that he is monitoring everybody's stream. I mean, the man is on every stream. Like, he is working his tail off. Like, Jason's the man. Like, if there's anyone doing a stream and he's sharing that post, like, I just want to take my hat off to Jason. I don't know how you do it, man. We were all talking this weekend. I don't know how you do it. Is Simpsons on loud enough? Ezekiel, did you get to see everybody? Did you run into Fox and everyone? Did you see Danny? You're the man, Jason. Well, Nova Sonic, you know the weird thing about Simpsons. I mean, this very cabinet, $199 at Walmart. Now, I didn't get the one with the tin sign. I didn't get the one with the stool. But I mean, I just happened to walk into Walmart one night looking for NFL Blitz. So 2 years ago, around this time, and I find this cabinet for $199. I wasn't gonna get it, and now I'll never, no matter I never say never. I won't get rid of Simpsons. Like it's great. I mean, it's 4-player online game. I don't like that it's $6.99 though. And that's the one with the stool with the tin sign. Like they're sitting on them. So if you see one on Marketplace, I think that's I don't think they're gonna drop it just because. I mean, the chance of them like doing another Simpsons cab, I have no idea. It's the same, same with Turtles, same with X-Men kind of thing. If you come across one on like Marketplace for like $200, I wouldn't pay more than $200 for a used one. But it's a fun cab to get on. I don't have any issue buying secondhand. My Turtles in Time was secondhand, and it works good. The joysticks, hey, I'm not, it's not because I cannot get up here. Try right here. I think some joysticks are just a little bit looser than others. There we go. Hey, Thumper Squid. Hey, did you get a chance to get down to the expo? I didn't see Retro Ralph either. I saw oh, for crying out loud, I can't think of his name. Cool Toy. I fist bumped Cool. Same thing. 2 years now. Last year and this year, Cool Toy was there the last day. I saw him, and I just said hi to him. I didn't. It seems like there's always someone talking to him, but I didn't see Retro Ralph. I was looking for him. I went back. We all went out to get lunch, and some of us went back to the expo, and there was some that went to Galloping Ghosts, and I did a couple of circles just to see if I'd run into him. It's hard. It's hard to run into anyone. Like I couldn't even, Biggie D's like 6'5". It was hard to even see him. Multi-Cade Matt, they're tall guys. It's hard when there's that many people there. I think 2 people, Nova Sonic. It was funny though. It was T Slayer was there with his wife, and it was really cute. There was a woman in one of the pinball rooms that came up to me and recognized me. She goes, "You're doing those Best Buy videos?" That was funny. Everyone looks different. Wow, A-Train, you're 6'5". Yeah, and you hung out. Didn't you guys go to the, you got that arcade in Phoenix? You know what? That was like my first Chicago pizza, Thumper Squid. I'm a thin crust type of guy. It wasn't. You know what? It wasn't like going to Pizza Hut and get like in the pan pizza. It was like a pie crust. It was weird, but I mean that was Chicago. I guess I've never really had it before. Yeah, he seems like a real cool guy. Hey, Hassan. Yeah, and that was all Arcades Anonymous's idea was, meet up at the pizza place. So everyone's like blowing up my phone. I'm trying to like GPS with my phone, and they keep changing. Like I was supposed to go to the Airbnb. I thought I was meeting everybody at the expo, and then it was the Airbnb, and then it turned out to be the restaurant. I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys, like this has to be like the final spot. Like I can't keep like putting in an address. Anyone taller than 6'10"? I don't think so. Multicade Matt and Biggie D and 19K Fox are the tallest. I would say. I always feel like I'm leaving somebody out. I think, and then it just goes, like B-Con's taller, P-Dubs is tall. Like I'm short. Like everyone's taller than me. Well, I get it. Okay, Mikey. It's my choice. I didn't want to stay out there, so I just wanted to come home. But I'm gonna hang out with Biggie. I mean, the next time I see Biggie's could be another year from now, and it's just, it's different. It's different when you're, when I'm just doing my daily thing. It's just like you get back into like your groove. You're working out, doing videos like that kind of thing. It's just I don't hang out with a lot of people, so I just decided it's not that bad of a drive. It's just I can't stay out till 2 in the morning. That's the thing. So I'll probably just go. I might just skip like going grocery shopping. Usually I'll go grocery shopping on a Sunday. Like when you see the walk and talk, and like I'll start off with Target. We're usually grocery shopping, and honestly, I might not even be like in the outfit or the clothes that I'm wearing in the video. That's why you don't see me like until I do like an intro. It's because we're really shopping, and I just kind of do a quick pass on the toys and stuff. We go home, unpack everything, and then I kind of clean up and go back out. So there won't be like that. It's just gonna be, there's a lot of stuff in that area. So I mean, yeah, we'll go to a Costco, we'll go to a mall. I mean, we gotta kill some time because Biggie, I'm gonna take him back to the airport around 4. I said, as long as we get to the airport around 4-ish, then hold on, I got a text here. I'll read it. Ezekiel, I'll read that after it vanished on the phone. As long as I drop Biggie up 4:30, get home by 6, I'll be fine. And it'll just be the back to the grind at work. Taking 3 days off. I'm kind of worried about going back to work, to be honest with you. Could be walking into a complete mess. Hey, Pepper Streets, do you ever go to casinos? No, I haven't for a long time. There are a couple in the area. There's one in Milwaukee, and then there's one kind of west of me, a little north. But I haven't gone in a very. Besides driving past it, I haven't been in there. No, Sonic. I'm 45. You're young, man. I know, Mikey, and that's another thing. I just want to spend some time with him. And don't get to see him a lot, I mean, it was a year ago. I met him for the first time in Cleveland, and plus we got to spend some time with James. Maybe I'll see James again tomorrow. James is gonna drive back to Kansas, so depending on what time he leaves and what time I get down there. 56 years young. Who's 50? Ted. Yeah, Ted, you don't look it. Atran 49. We're all throwing our ages out there. we're all kids at heart. You know, that's the important thing. Well, I want to thank everybody for hanging out with the chat. I didn't know who was streaming tonight. I talked to James. I think it was today. I think at lunchtime. I asked him. I said, "Are you streaming tonight?" And he goes, "I don't think so." I guess he streamed in the morning. I didn't even see that. So, and like I don't know if the super game room dudes. I don't think they streamed last night. I know Arcades Anonymous did. So I don't know. Maybe they're doing something later on tonight. It's just. Yeah, you're welcome, Ted. I just figured, you know what? I'm home. We'll do it. We'll start 15 minutes later. Now, next Saturday, Kelly kind of gave me a hall pass this weekend to do the. I don't think she knows I'm going back tomorrow yet, so I am doing some kind of haunted hike with her and her family. So the stream will happen, but it might not be until like 9. Like I gotta figure it out. So it will happen. It was either do it early or later, and I'm just gonna opt for like a 9:15. I know James is streaming at that time, but I mean we gotta keep the games. So if anyone else is streaming, I don't feel obligated, but I'm just gonna keep the that system. I'm trying to think of the word, but we're just gonna keep it going. We're just gonna the schedule. We're gonna keep the schedule going. Consistency. Ezekiel, you are 30. Man, that's crazy. You're a young man. I gotta apologize to Kevin Clausen. I was gonna send him a message on Messenger today if I was going to Galloping Ghost. I didn't go. I know he wasn't gonna make the Pinball Expo, but Kevin, if you're in the chat, I didn't think of it till I left, but we're gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go back out there. Like, I'll go back out to Galloping Ghost. I mean, there's so much content to do this winter and stuff. Like, I'll be back in Illinois a ton of times. I actually might go back next week Saturday to go to Six Flags. Like, I'm gonna go to Great America one more time before November 2nd's like the last day they're open, and then I think they do something for Christmas, but like it's not rides, it's just like Christmas lights. There's a Batman shirt I gotta buy, so I gotta run in there. Like, the season pass is like $75 for next year. It includes parking. I don't know if it works on getting into like the Cedar Fair parks, but I might buy my pass. I think I paid like $130 for the one I have now, but it's like cheaper now. It's a whole like at games thing. It's like buy now because it's gonna be more expensive, if you wait. Yeah, we should go together, Thumpers, because we gotta plan something out. I was gonna go. It just, at lunch, we went to Costco, and then we went to get lunch, and then at that point, I'm like, I'm going back to the expo. I'm gonna kind of just finish up. I have way more material than I need, but it's a good thing because it's always better to have more than to have less. And then I'm like, I'm going home. Like, I'm fried. I couldn't do it today. I stopped at the world's largest Quick Trip. So as soon as you get over the border, you get past Pleasant Prairie, you get past Racine. It's like exit 340, the world's largest Quick Trip. So it's just like 2 gas stations put together. I got a coffee. Like, I was dying. I almost stopped at Ezekiel, the Lake Forest Oasis, right before Great America. Like, if you're coming from Chicago, I almost stopped there at Dunkin' Donuts, and I thought it'd be quicker if I just ran into Quick Trip. I was dying. guys wanted to get lunch. Like, I just wanted a coffee so bad. I was so tired. Dude, that sounds good. That'd be fun. We could really, yeah, we could plan something. We got to give Danny some notice so he can get off of work. I know he's got a tight schedule over there. Carlo, I still have my senior shirt from '89. Nice. Hey, Thor Casey. It does. I don't know if that works for, like, if I get out to like for Knott's Berry Farm. I don't know if that pass counts or if you have to get like an upgraded one, because everything's different now. I gotta like read the small print. But yeah, I mean the parking itself, like, I don't. If I get on one ride, I timed it today. Now I was speeding, but on like a good day, I'm usually at the exit in 50 minutes. So between 50 and 60 minutes, I can get to Six Flags from here. So it's not bad. I mean, if I get one or two rides in, like, I don't care, because it's already paid for itself. Like, I'm going there for, we do a video. I'll go on a couple of rides. Might get like, a shirt or something, but yeah, it really works out. But now that they merge, like, it might actually work with going to all those Cedar Fair. Look at my score, it's horrible. Gosh. Hey, Gramps Arcade. I like the back glass on a Thumper Squid. It's a lot of green on the front. I didn't think that you were going to be able to purchase the Jurassic Park on. So Carlo, it was all the floor models. Like, I didn't. Those were the ones that they were selling. Everything looked good. It's just that the Addams Family topper, because I didn't see Attack from Mars and I didn't see Star Trek, Addams Family topper looked the best to me. It was unbelievable. And I don't know if it's going to show up on camera the way that I saw it. I just edited that part of the video, and I can't really tell the difference between that and like Jurassic Park, like, lit up, but it looked great in person. A little bit of lag. There was a game that Gamer Fridge was showing me, this Bolorama game. He said it reminded him of Silver Strike Bowling. And you like hit the trackball, and like there's a second delay, like a little bit of a delay, and then it goes. And he called it lag. We're having some lag right now. So Apt Electronics had an area right there. They were right in front of where At Games is. And you're gonna be surprised. Hey Jim, Pacers fan, you're gonna be surprised where At Games was. Like, I don't know how many videos are out there. Like, if anyone's like seen exact. I know Ezekiel was there. From where they were a year ago. Like, in last year, they were right in the front. They were in the middle of the expo, right in front of the Stern area. So like Venom was big last year. This is before Jaws came out. I think that was the Midwest Gaming Classic. So Venom was all over, and At Games Addams Family was right in front of them. They weren't in that spot this year. I was really surprised. Somebody bought it, Jim. Somebody, I believe a gentleman from Canada was there, purchased Attack from Mars and was able to leave with it right then and there. And I'm watching the time. In 6 minutes, my friend who got peanuts will be able to take it with him. But I didn't like that. I said, you should be able to just take it now. Is that, Thor, is that the Transformers kit? Am I out here? What's going on here? Is that the Agent Knight? Oh, you got Jurassic Park coming. Nice. I would have loved to see Star Trek in person. It's my own fault. I should have did this shed project like a month ago. I waited. I mean, it's October. Like, I really chanced this. I mean, you can't really. I mean, it was cold a week ago, and they had a deep freeze. It's been in the 70s. Like, this is. We're kind of lucky, like, weather-wise right now. But I mean, this is last year when I went to Chicago for this. I remember it being a really cool day. Today was pretty warm. I wish I would have got there earlier. I actually wanted to go to the expo. I was gonna originally go two times, and I thought, no, I'm good. I'll just go Friday or Saturday, and we'll see it all. I didn't get to see it all because it wasn't all there. But it was really cool. Captain's Auction was there. You know, if you've ever seen any, like Retro Ralph did a video. Like, I know he's always going through Captain Auction. There was a ton of stuff that was getting auctioned. Like, there, you know, see all these cabinets, and I'm like, they all have price tags on them. I'm like, you know, who's gonna come here and buy it? Well, he auctioned them all off, and I went up to him before I left. He's probably, you know, annoyed that I'm talking to him, but I mean, I said, did you sell everything? And he goes, yeah, that's my job. Like, I come in here and I clean house. But it was, because he sold everything that was there. That is, it's crazy. Like, the amount of people, they're not just buying an act game. It's like buying like a real cabinet at the Pinball Expo. And John Hancock was there. Token Taverns. Couple gentlemen from last year didn't make the trip, but there was a lot of stuff going on, that's for sure. Oh my gosh, I was not even in there, like I'm pressing buttons. Yeah, I canceled. Okay, I canceled mine, Thor, because I just decided I'm not having any luck with these pre-orders, and I'm just like being a little more strict on myself that it's got to be if I'm gonna do this stuff, it's gonna be superhero stuff. Like that was my new rule, so I decided to cancel that. Yeah, we totally beat it, Shadow Mole. Let's well, we'll put our scores in here. Last week I kind of jumped the gun. I'm so worried about the time. We'll just give it a second here, and we'll start one more game. And I'll pay attention that I'm not that I'm still in the game when I'm hammering on these buttons. Yeah, John, he's a cool guy. I used to watch, like, I mean, when I first started watching YouTube, like, he was, you know, he'd be one of those options, like, he would just pop up. Watch so much of his content. I haven't watched a video with him for a long time. I don't think I could do numbers, can I? Let's do PDX. I mean, that's a terrible score. Phil, are you going to sell your one-up pinball? I probably, when that happens, I probably will, because I think I could squeeze. Okay. It's just gonna automatically go. All right, we're in room 2. Player 2 is available. Passcode is 1234. We'll see if Real Zim and Gamer Dad Rhino, Shadow Mole, they'll play. We are. And we have somebody joined. Someone just joined as Homer. Is player 3. I'm not sure who that is. Thanks, Clarissa. Did you guys see that Mike of all trades got the actual 4-player X-Men cabinet? He put a post up. I think it was 2 days. It was either yesterday or the day before. Well, when I saw it, it might have been earlier. He says, "This is my Eleanor." Like, that is awesome. Just made me think of it. Just playing 4 players right now. Just how cool. All right, we have open slots. Bart is an open. No one's playing Bart. The same combination on my luggage. Hey, it's so predictable. People wouldn't even think about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I wonder where he put that. Like, I couldn't tell like where in the house that he put that cabinet. I mean, how cool would that be? And Ezekiel has 6-player X-Men. I think he has plans on. We're talking last night at dinner about him having plans about putting in a real arcade. Spaceballs to pinball. They had a Three Stooges. I saw one at Galloping Ghosts when I was there. I mean, that could have been 6 months. I guess it was. Well, it was after the Midwest Gaming class. It might have been early summer. So I remember meeting up with Patman, and I know that the Midwest Gaming Classic was like April, and that's when we first kind of met each other, and then we saw each other in Brookfield, Illinois at Galloping Ghost. It must have been June. I did the arcade tour there. They had the Three Stooges. They had it at the Expo today. So I was just thinking about Battletoads because we played it last week. 3-player Three Stooges game. I'm still like, why isn't Battletoads 3-player? Michael B came up to me and he goes, "Well, how you like KI Pro?" And I said, "Battletoads, man." That's why I got it. I think it's officially sold out now. Okay, like I think now, and that's exactly why that's the same reason I got Golden Tee Midway. I just didn't want to have that regret on not picking up that XL. I wonder how many times Moat played through X-Men so far. Like, he was so, like, that comment that he put out there, like, he was so stoked about it. Like, what a feeling. Carlo, so get this. Like, At Games, the representative from At Games. We met. Well, I didn't meet. I was in a group shot with Gary Stern was there today, and At Games representative was he knew Mike, he knew P-Dubs, you know, we were all just standing together, and they like had some kind of like meeting. Like I didn't want to say anything in the video, but how cool would that be, acting like the Stern? Like maybe they're trying to work something out. Like why would Atkins be talking to Gary Stern? It was interesting. It's like I just caught it. I mean, imagine playing like Jaws. Oh, isn't Jaws on there now? Was that part of the is that the same as the Stern Jaws, the Universal pack? That'd be cool. Like all those, like if you could get the Uncanny X-Men. Oh, I didn't mean to throw the cat. I don't like that option. Like that shouldn't be allowed. When I was driving out to Illinois, well, I was in Illinois last night, but taking like the back way. Danny, is it the same Jaws as the Stern? It would be, Carl. I honestly, like, my eyes weren't playing tricks on me. Like something was happening. Hey, Keith. So I'm driving. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm probably about 20 to 30 minutes out, and it's like it's make a left, make a right, it was just like stoplight after stoplight, and that's why it was like a 2-hour drive. And I saw this huge, like, you're driving through this haunted, I mean, it was like fun haunted stuff. Like it looked pretty cool. I almost got out of the car and just like recorded something quick, but I was like, I just felt like I was running late and I had to get to that restaurant as quickly as possible. Hey, Cyber Styles. Eat my shorts. Yeah, we do need a Bart. Somebody needs to jump in here and get on Bart. There we go, a return of the leg. Okay, so okay. Thanks, Nate. I was thinking about that. I didn't know. No, that's good, Danny. That's all that matters. Like I didn't. It's a cool. You know, I saw Jaws today, and it's funny because when it came out, you know, the first time I saw it around April, the lines, like, it was hard to get on there. Now you could just like walk up to them. I mean, I've seen it at other places. I'm not even in the game anyway. It's crazy, you know. Just a couple of months go by, and how much, you know, something else. It's like it's so much. Princess Bride, another example. Like, until a lot of people started showing up, you could just walk right up there and check it out. Zen dropped hints about working with Spooky Pinball last year. Not sure if anything is ever going to come from that. I think it was spooky anyways. The A-Tron, the movie or the pinball. A lot of people weren't. I think it's cool how the back glass it's like a TV screen, but I didn't see anything. I saw that in Milwaukee, and then I just noticed it today. I was with James and Biggie, and they were all over that Alice in Wonderland. They both really enjoyed that one. Thanks, Cyber Styles. The movie. Yes. Hey, Tran, are you gonna go? I was talking to, I think it was James. I'm trying to think of all the conversations I had today. Are you gonna go when it's back in Phoenix? I think it's going on exactly the same time as the Midwest Gaming Classic, and James was deciding if he was gonna come back to Milwaukee or go to Phoenix. But it's like the same weekend. I know you went last year. You and the wife. I agree with you, Julio. If I practice the fighters, I'd probably enjoy it a lot more. But it's just this right here. It's great, just like pounding buttons, just going left and right and just taking everybody. Yes, the Game On Expo. Thank you. I couldn't think of the name. I was talking to Token Taverns, and I said, "Well, what's next?" And he's there. Whatever one is in Orlando, and I couldn't remember what he said. I couldn't remember what it was called in Phoenix. And the one in Orlando was next month. And then John Hancock told me that he is done until 2025. He said he did 10 expos or conventions this year, and that was it. Plus he teaches, so he said I can't do any more. Classic. Well, thanks everyone for spending your Saturday night hanging out, watching Simpsons. Tomorrow, a lot of college football today. I was talking to Multi-Cade Matt, and I was asking him what his wife was doing today. He goes, she's watching college football. A lot of NFL games tomorrow. It took me a while to realize who the Packers were. The Packers are playing the Houston Texans. I could not think who they were playing. I didn't really mean to throw that at you, Homer. I was just throwing it to throw it. Thanks, Ted. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, A-Trend. Mark, did you put the new marquee on yet in the J panel? We were talking about this maybe Nostalgia Power coming back in December. We had a couple of texts go by. I didn't get a real chance to get involved in it too much in the last 2 days, but Jesse, Zod, and Mike are kind of coming up with a plan right now. I don't know about the sports show, but we're talking about nostalgia power. I was hoping that Zod would have been able to make it out to Chicago yesterday or today, but he's just slammed with work at home, and it's tough. It's, you know, it's tough getting all this stuff to work on everyone's schedules. Yeah, he is. He's you know, and I know he wanted to be there, and we were all streaming at that Airbnb last night, and I was just thinking about Mike. It's just so tough for everyone, you know, for it to work. It's like when a sale hits. It's like, how did I not buy Shack Jam for $3.99? Because I bought something else. I don't even remember what that was. But it's like I couldn't buy two things. Just because a sale hits doesn't mean that we can you know, make it happen. And just, you know, because we're all meeting up doesn't mean that it works for everyone's schedule. Gosh, I mean, I'm the closest out of everybody. Do I need to come over here? Can you not? Let's see if Homer can make that jump. I don't know how to get Homer over. All right. I think he is. He's just taking on a ton of sorry, I kind of lost my train of thought. I was trying to get Homer over the craps table. I almost didn't make it. I'm the closest out of everybody. I'm an hour and a half away, and I decided to take on a massive project that I thought would just be a breeze. Mike's taking on, I know he's got some remodeling happening. I think he just got a new driveway, and, you know, with work and everything, it's just couldn't make it happen. Oh, cool, Mark. I look forward to seeing it. I'm interested in seeing that S panel. Sorry, I didn't see the comment above. I'm interested in seeing the S panel. Like, I don't know if I've seen what that looks like. I know the marquee is gonna look just awesome. That J panel, like, I know that washes out too. This should be just. Are you gonna do anything in the inside? Are you gonna put, like, you know, putting that, like, monitor in the. There's a kit I saw on Etsy that it's not like the actual, like, you know, P-Dubs did a video where you put a monitor in there. This one's like a mirror. Like, I think that's something, if I had Tron, that's what I would do. Just some simple decal and just make it look like something's happening up there. Are you going to do anything in the inside? I don't think I'd do the, I saw a Tron today, and you know, that 3D bezel. I don't know if you know, that it's that kit you can get. I don't know if I would do that, but I guess I like that, you know, that monitor at inside of there at the top. Hey, MG. Good to see you, man. I thought of you every time I ran into Todd today. Oh, he was walking around hey, Freight Burner. He has the S panel monitor as well as the Sables marquee. Looks amazing. I believe it. Todd was on a mission today, just like when I saw him in Cleveland. Like, he was just like going to all the vendors. He was carrying around a bag. Right. The digital picture, and I mean that's a fairly easy thing, isn't it? Just the digital frame, like that's right. So that's just like USB. It just plugs into the PCB. Are you gonna do the coin doors too? Like, is there? I know that Retro 530 has the blue ones. Oh my gosh, I can't get up here again. Okay. Gosh, I don't think I. Speaking of Todd, he always plays Lisa. I don't know if I've ever played Lisa. I guess I've made it work with Bart. I'm trying to think offhand if this is where I played Simpsons. I think this is where Simpsons was before I kind of shuffled things around. Yes, it was. I remember doing the video where I did the marquee. Yeah, I think that's what I would get. I think I'd get the. I never bought anything from Retro 530. I think that's what I would get, the blue one. I mean, I think that looks the best. Am I out again? I had to. So if you have Tron and Dragon Slayer, is Tron like where the flight stick is? Is that higher up than the control deck on Dragon Slayer? Because I needed to put Dragon Slayer on a riser booster. I know Tron's. Mark sent me a picture. It's a tall cab, but is the control deck, is that higher? I've never seen a Tron arcade one up in person. Dragon Slayer still in the box. You're gonna really like taking that out. I mean, it's so clean. I expected it to be like that with Killer Instinct. The boxes were similar, but Dragon Slayer was just like, it was like plastic was covering everything. I mean, the box didn't have a scratch on it. It was like a box inside of a box. Yeah, I've decided I'm going through G.I. Joe on. I asked him last night. I said, you know, where are you at with some of this other stuff? Like, he is busy, but I mean, if you're going for that clean look, it's just like if you need the boost, if you want the deluxe look, it's just like it will all look like one straight piece. Plus, I asked him about the stand for the countercade. If you have a countercade, and he made that, you know, the 3/8 scale, so the stand that makes it look higher, he was going to make the XL, so it's an actual, goes all the way down to the floor. And I said, when is this going to be? Because he removed it off his site, so he's thinking next month. I wanted to get that for NBA Jam. It frees up a spot in the other room, and then I could squeeze it in this room because it's so skinny. He's did some of those probably a year ago in his arcade. I think he did one to Turtles and one to NBA Jam. I mean, it looks cool, and it looks like it's pretty stable. Like, he's got to be so busy doing that stuff. It's crazy. Like, he's been, I mean, think about it. He drove from, not Detroit, but Michigan, And he's been out here for a couple of days. Like, how many orders do you think he's going back? Like, it's crazy. Wow, you have them all in the box? That's crazy. Like, those are Dragon Slayer, Tron, Killer Instinct. Wow. I still gotta move my the new Golden Tee down to the basement. I don't think it's gonna happen tomorrow. I promised Kelly it was gonna be gone a week ago. I gotta take it apart because there's no way I can carry that the way it is down the basement stairs. Not assembled like that. Was there a lot of interest in Act Games at the show? It didn't seem like it in the beginning, but when I came back, they were in a completely different spot. It's not. I don't think it's any knock on what they were displaying. It's the fact that people didn't see it unless you were really looking for it. At the end of the day, I mean, they were selling them. There were 3 available to buy yet. So, and they had a bunch of flyers. I think there was interest. It's just you really had to know that they were back in that area. Same with Apt Electronics, as they were right in front and behind each other. And I asked, I don't know if I said this already, I asked Apt if they had the new X-Men, and they said they're gonna have it Monday. So I might actually go there tomorrow with Biggie D. But the next time I stop there, like, it should be in that showroom. I'm not sure what arcade 1-ups they still have in there. I think it's called the Cave. But I'm worried that when I go there tomorrow, if I do stop there, that Shack Jam is no longer there, because I think they sold that. I don't think they have that display model anymore, because it's not showing up in stock at their location. Location. I know. I'm trying to think, like, who was. I guess it was just a bunch of, like, random booths in that spot where they would have been. I don't know. My thing was, like, you get the hardcore pinball players there, like, the huge enthusiasts. What do they think of that? Like, is it the same as someone completely into an arcade cabinet seeing an arcade one-up? Like, is it the same? I like how the computer is player 3 on that. It was weird seeing. I have not had my Act Games micro pinball for a long time. They had one on display. I mean, I forgot how small it was. It's right next to the, it's by the 4K. Like, I'm sure that was for sale too. I looked at the price, but I just thought that was an online price. I think they were asking $3.99 for it. Well, yeah, I mean, you have that choice. Like, you could put them together, you could just sit on them, Like, there's nothing wrong with either. It's like you bought them. If you want to leave them in the box, eventually it's like this competition. It's like, how long could I haven't sat in this recliner. I know this sounds crazy, but one of my cats passed away. It'll be 3 years on St. Patrick's Day. And it's because we used to sit in this recliner together. And I won't want to make anyone sad or anything, but I haven't sat in this recliner since. Like, I'm taking it personal. Like, Now I'm just seeing how long I can go. Like I was gonna do it like a year ago, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make it till 3 years. And I almost sat in there with Lucky, and then I almost sat in there with Loki, because either one of them had, at one point jumped on that chair. But now, yeah, I'm waiting till St. Patrick's Day. And I used to like live in this chair. It's in the same room where the golden tea is, so it's in the back room. Yeah, I mean, keeping stuff in the box, like it's personal. It's like, how long can you just, kind of like this challenge. Yeah, is it bad that I'm just realizing that I could have been playing Tapper with those joysticks this whole time, Jason? I had no idea. Oh, that'd be cool, A-Tran. Hey, Sand Spirits. Oh, I'll be back tomorrow, man. It's a 3-day. I couldn't have done Galloping Ghosts. It would just been too much for today. I thought about if I went there and I could do a video on it, that I could take a night off during the week and just catch up on stuff, like take Golden Tee down to the basement and move Marvel vs. Capcom 2 out of there and do that stuff. But I just decided I'm gonna come home and we'll do the live stream tonight. I gotta go back there tomorrow. I'm gonna do the walk and talk in that area. I'm just kind of getting used to it. As long as I'm not gonna stay out late, it's no different. I mean, on a typical Sunday when I'm doing that video, I'm driving all over the place. I mean, it's not a matter of the drive. It's just I'm not staying out super late. I did it to myself. It was the shed. It wasn't Chicago. I'm not saying it because of that, Mikey. No, I'm glad you did, because I'm worried about next week. Because we're doing this haunted hike thing, I'm just prepping that we're gonna try. It will be a later stream. It'll be like a 9:15. It's not gonna be. I don't think I'm gonna be home by 8 my time. 9 Eastern. And it's just like I don't want to be walking on eggshells, because I've committed. Like I said, okay, I'll do this with you. So. Well, for a second there, I thought somebody jumped in as Bart. Actually, I'm gonna get a couple more lives here, because between Smithers, I'm probably gonna need 8 or 10. Hey, Stock Jock. I'm sorry I had to split. I don't think I could have hung that long at Galloping Ghost. Did you get to that secret stage in Narc? And I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for Stock Jock and Big ED, I probably wouldn't have went last night. Like, I mean, thank you for pushing me, because I'm glad I went out last night. Otherwise, I just don't know if we would have spent, you know, I mean, you know how today went. It was just, we were all kind of doing our own thing and just kind of running circles around in the expo. No, couldn't find it. Oh my gosh, it is. I know it's hard to find. I want to say it was next to Smash TV. Now that I think about it, I lose my sense of direction. I know that like X-Men is like you turn right when you walk in there and just keep going. And then that creepy keep saying that Silent Hill game. Jeez. You want to walk back in that, that's just like you turn left and turn right, it's like all the way back. No, before that. I think it's that's the thing, it's amazing there. There's like 16 different rooms at Galloping Ghost. Yeah, I know. Once you got a routine, it's kind of like that's your thing. Like I'm so used to just doing like daily videos right now that I almost didn't. I mean, yesterday, almost like that was the closest. I would just wanted to, you know, it's like I finished painting. I know I got to go out, trying to meet up. Stock Talk's like, if you came out here for dinner, that'd be great. And I'm like, we'll document this. And it almost didn't happen. I mean, the accident on 94, Kelly's like, I don't know if you should go. And I'm like, I know, Kelly, but it's just like, when am I going to see these guys? I'll go this alternate route. Luckily, when I put it in the phone, it knew about that accident. It just completely came up with a different route. It's not like I had to like figure out what way I was gonna go. Mr. Smithers. What's the guy's name that we just fought? I cannot think of his name. His right-hand man. I know, we don't want that to happen. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I would do. Just so I was telling everybody. So what I do is I upload the video at night, and then I come up with the thumbnail and the title. So when I wake up, it's gonna sound crazy. It's 3:45. I do the description, and then I do all. Hey Danny, I do all the hashtags. Like I don't do that at night anymore. Like this routine has just that's usually I would in the past I would do it all, like come up with all of it. But now I don't put the description in until the morning. Danny, do you still have your Simpsons, or did you sell it? All right, we got it. Who got that last hit on him? Hey, Damien. It'd be hard to see the CRTs, though, you gotta admit. Plus the battery, like who? I need the phone to get to find my way back home. It's different. Like I don't know if Phil send the link. I'm calling in. Put in our names again. Zim, great game as always, man. And Duskade, who is Duskade? Okay, Danny still has Simpsons. Well, I can't, man. I'm going back tomorrow to hang out with Biggie. I'm gonna take him to the airport. I cannot. Thanks for playing, Zim. I cannot stay out like that again, man. It was just too late. Oh, look at Bart. Yeah, Bartman should be a character in this game. I guess that's how he looks when he, your life comes back. All right, fourth again. There was 3 players, and I'm. Well, thanks for hanging out. This was fun playing Simpsons. We had 4 players the first game, and then we had 3 this last. So I want to thank everybody for hanging out, watching the stream, playing the game. We'll do a stream next week. It just might be a weird time. Thanks, Sam. I will. I got a little bit of editing to do, and about an hour I'll be in bed hopefully. So thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate it. Have a great rest of the weekend. I hope your Sunday's good. One more day left. And then on to the grind again on Monday. See ya, Burger Bob. All right, have a good night, everybody. We'll see you next week. Peace out.